Hi, I'm Heather. This is my first video that I'm hopefully making that hopefully will end up being maybe a series or just some kind of catalog, but I wanted others to be able to view and hopefully learn from things that I've experienced, and to let people know they're not alone. And I guess the best way to start is I was married to somebody for 20 years that I honestly thought was the love of my life. I loved him very much. I just wasn't his. Unfortunately, I managed to marry a narcissistic bipolar man when I was just a kid. And unfortunately, that marriage ended up being more like something you would see on a Springer show. I've spent the last 2 years trying to escape his clutches, which hasn't been easy at all. At all. But truthfully, 2 years ago, I didn't know what a narcissist was. I'd heard the word, but I didn't understand it. I'd heard people call someone else a narcissist, but I actually didn't know what the word was. But I can tell you this. The first time I watched a video after someone told me what a narcissist was, I was watching a video on YouTube. I typed it in and I was like, okay, what the hell is a narcissist? And so I started watching this video, right? And I started getting sick to my stomach because everything that they were saying literally was true. It was almost like they had watched a video of my life and were pointing things out. And I was like, holy shit. How is this possible? You know, I didn't know. But I was so controlled for so many years. I just thought I was a bad wife. I never saw it. No matter how hard I tried. I spent the better part of 20 years always feeling like I was just never quite good enough. That, oh, Heather, if you would have done this just a little bit better, you'd have been exactly what I wanted. Little did I know that's like dangling the carrot so that, you know, that other person just tries harder and literally fucking kills themselves trying to do better, thinking that if I just do better, that if I did more, sacrificed more, did whatever he wanted, that I'd be worthy of his love. I just thought it was hard to love. I didn't know no better. It happened so slowly. So very slowly. I didn't see it. One of my friends told me that it was kind of like a frog in a boiling pot. You slowly turn the heat up, they're not going to know you're boiling them to death. Well, that's pretty much what happened. I didn't realize I was getting boiled to death. I just didn't realize it until it was too late. Till 20 years down the road. So if this video I make, and hopefully more, helps anybody, just one person, so that you're not stuck the way I was for so many years. Then I know that what I went through wasn't for nothing. Then maybe I can show people, even in my not normal state, but I can say, hey, listen up. You need to pay attention. When this happens or this happens or this happens, it's not right. It's not normal. And that's what I want. I'm not in here to make people feel sorry for me or bad for me. No, I'm here to make this video for anybody who needs help. Anybody. Because you might not see it like me. I was so focused and so intent on trying to be a good wife, a good mother, and work jobs and just do what I thought I needed to do. In it for the long haul, man, you know? And I didn't realize. I'm sure there's a lot that I did wrong. Everybody does wrong, but I didn't do wrong here. The reason I'm making this video, and hopefully more, is because I'm struggling. I'm struggling really hard. I'm trying to finally make friends after 20 years when I wasn't allowed to have any. None. I wasn't allowed to talk on the phone. Sure, I was allowed to, but that came at a big price. Staring at me, walking up to me, listening to every word I said, wanting to control everything. I couldn't talk to my mom or my dad or my sister. The only time I could speak to people is if I was on the phone at work or in the car. But after 20 years, I'm trying really hard to learn how to socialize again and be around other people, because he didn't have any friends. Nobody wanted to be around him. And at first I did think that was strange, because I did have friends a long time ago. But being married to him, he managed to run every single person I ever met off. They weren't right for me, or, you know, Heather, they're a bad influence or whatever. You know, he always had an issue with every single person. He just couldn't let me have any friends. And I was isolated. Hopefully one day I'll be able to get back to some semblance of who I used to be. But truthfully, I don't think that's possible, because I don't know who I am anymore. I lost so much about myself that I don't know who I am anymore. But I do know these things about me, because it's how I feel in my heart. And the few people that I have managed to make friends with, I'm kind, I'm caring, and I will do anything to help you, because I'll do my best to be there. But that's not enough for me. That's not enough information for me. Because the problem is I can't remember. And truthfully, most days, I'm pretty sure I'm glad I don't remember. But today's a rare day. I remember everything. everything. And probably for the 10,000th time, the world has come crashing down on me. It's kind of like on one of those movies where you see they're at a long hallway, right? And they've got somebody at one end, and they look up, and then all of a sudden the hallway just floods them, right? Just comes at them really, really fast. That's what it's like for me. And I sit here and I think, what the fuck did I do? How could I be so fucking stupid? And I am scared because I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't know what kind of fresh hell I'm going to have to endure tomorrow. I don't know what I'll remember. I don't know if I'm going to remember everything. I don't. And right now, honestly, I hope I don't remember. But I encourage everyone to look up what a narcissist is. Everyone. And there's different types. And I suggest you look it up, read about it. And if things start hitting home, sweetheart, you need to look at your life and go, wait a minute, step back. You don't have to believe words on a paper, but hopefully as time goes on, I hope that I can help people. And I wrote it down, hoping that tomorrow, maybe if I start at year 1 or wherever, then I can see where things went horribly wrong. And if I can't remember tomorrow, if I can't remember year 1, I will start off on whatever part that I can and hope that I will remember. But just know that it's not funny if someone can't remember. I do know that it's part of post-traumatic stress disorder. And yeah, I'll admit it. I've been seeing a psychiatrist 3 times a week for the last 2 years, trying to help myself. And from what I've learned from him is that your body will only allow you to remember what you can deal with at that point in time. So if you don't remember, or you never remember, it's probably because you're not going to be able to deal with it. And so days like today, when I do remember and my heart rate clicks up and I feel like my heart's going to beat out of my chest and my hands won't quit shaking and I can't quit moving, I just want to feel better. So hopefully with doing this, maybe it will help. I don't know, because everything so far that I think that I've done, because I keep a journal, it hasn't worked. So maybe making videos and being able to refer back to them will help me. Because to give you an idea of how little I remember, I was over at my mom's house day before yesterday, and I was trying to get some of my clothes from when I moved in with her 2 years ago. And I was pulling clothes out of the closet and out of bags. And I was looking at them and I'm like, when did I buy that? Did I wear that? I see shoes I don't remember I bought. Things like that. So I'll try again tomorrow. But look up Narcissist. And maybe the next video I'll be able to do a little better. Till then, bye.